She's a very successful salon owner that on her days off, she's sharing information. So with that, I will give you Linda Sanderson. Everybody put your hands together.
So please, we're doing the trend, but you got to remember, when there's a trend, jump on it. Because what happens when it's over? You've lost it, haven't you? So please, jump on the trend, learn how to use these colors, and I'm going to give you a quick story, real quick. We're doing the doll heads. I've been doing Olga for how many years? She's about 70 years old. She walks over to this doll head, and she sees this color. Now, she's a 6.00, which is our natural gray coverage, dark blonde, with a 6.3, which is a golden dark blonde. Pretty simple color, correct? Pretty normal for her age. She sees this, and she goes, "Why can't I have it?" But see, I as a hairdresser didn't even bother to think that she would like it, did I? Because I didn't give her the option. So sometimes we need to not categorize our clients and say, "Hey, what do you think?" And if they sound interested, there's your door, isn't it? So if I didn't have the doll heads, or if I didn't get excited about something new and different, they're not gonna feel my excitement and not say anything. It's up to me to introduce them. I wouldn't be a 30-year hairdresser if I wasn't self-motivated, as I call it. Like, I don't wear all these colors, but I love doing them, don't you? But guess what I had to do? I had to put some in my hair for them to wear. Remember, they're going to judge you on how you look. And if you change, they change. But if you stay in what, as I call my husband, I'm an 80s girl. If I stayed with my big 80s perm, you think people would look all 80s perm, all of them. Would I want that in this market? Especially when we got to, keep up with the Kardashians in this area. You know, I'm a little over the Kardashians, aren't you guys? Aren't we over them? Yes. And we're over them. So again, watch what trend is. So here we go and we're going to go ahead and go into the technique. We're going to be using cream bleach. So, do you want to come up here for me? Excuse me. You want to come up here? Your name is?
Alvin.
Alvin, you want to come up here? I want you on stage. You guys get up for Alvin. Good. And how about you, sir? Go ahead and mix my bleach. Your name is? Ben? Hi, Ben. How are you? Good. Thank you. Go ahead and mix that product. That is our semi. I'm using 6.66 in our semi. And they're going to help me. They're my assistants. I get two guys. You notice I picked the two guys. So I got two guys assistants, and they're going to be helping me out today. So we're going to go into our technique. Our cream bleach. Bleach will lift up to 7 levels of lift. Today we're going to be using our cream bleach. It is 2 scoops to 2.4 ounces of developer. You can use 10, 20, 30, or 40 vol. It's got wheat protein in it. LP300 is our color stabilizer. No other company has that product in it. You'll see the product if you come to my booth later on. You'll see how it stays nice and creamy the entire time I work with it. It's very minimal swelling. Don't you hate when the bleach comes out of the foil packets? Yeah. With this product, you will not have that. Also, you can go pretty close to where you want to place the product. I'm going to marry both products together. They're still mixing. You guys, is it ready? All right. Can you share with them what you felt about the product?
It's pretty good consistency.
It's got good consistency. What else? Easy to mix?
Yep.
Easy to mix. How about you, Ben, over there? Easy to mix? No lumps, no nothing. You didn't have to really mix it a lot, did you? No? Did you? No, it broke up really easy. Also, did you notice that your eyes didn't water? The smell? What did you think about the smell? It feels good? Didn't burn your eyes? No? How about you with the bleach? No? Did you notice not much powder moving around, was it? It's dust-free. All right? So remember that about our product. You guys are going to help me, so you're going to stay up here the entire time. All right. So I want you to notice. It's divided with the Velcro, black Velcro. Am I correct? Anybody know why? Now, you're going to fill up every client that sits in your chair. Can I have that commitment from you guys? You gonna feel them up? Feel their head. Feel their bone structure. All right? No matter how big or small your guest head is, everybody has 8 quadrants. Doesn't matter. This is the natural fall of the hair from the high points of the head, and it falls. So if you took a comb and you laid it starting at the center of her head at the parietal ridge with the comb lays flat, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. And that's 8. That is huge. That's what we also have to remember when we're cutting hair. Nobody has 9. Nobody has 7. We all have 8. Doesn't matter. So we're okay with that? Yes? All right. So here she is. Now, if I took a slice or a weave and you did a, what's this, a horizontal? Or is this a vertical? Horizontal. If I took a horizontal slice, what is that doing? What's the effect I'm getting? It's pretty solid, isn't it? It's like a curtain, as I call it. Right? Look at how all of a sudden that red got covered over that blonde, didn't it? It's not really doing anything but just going straight down like a curtain. Correct? In some techniques, that's great. On a fringe on her that was right in the front, that was the technique we used because I wanted that dramatic look. Do you agree? How's she look? You like her? Yes? Now, if I went in and I took my slice and I did a vertical, what is that doing to the color? Doesn't it give you, it's showing, but also it elongates her, doesn't it? Doesn't your eye draw down? Yes? Do you all agree? Okay, so in longer hair, you want to do more of a vertical. Am I right? To get that look. Now, I'm going to do diagonal back. Do you see the movement? See the movement? Okay, you can see the movement of the hair. I love working in a diagonal because of that. I love to see hair move and flow. Now, when you're doing a bob, is it really moving? No. But it looks like she is when she's walking, isn't she? It's because this is how we're going to do it. We're going to be working in the diagonals. Now, this is a diagonal back. This is a diagonal forward. You see the difference? Again, it's important on how you place your foils in the head. So does that make sense on why what we do in certain areas? Okay, when you do a full head weave, you have to remember, anything below the parietal ridge, is it moving? It doesn't move much. Guess where we play with our head? Our hair is moving everything above the parietal ridge. We curl it, we do the bangs, we give me more volume. That's what we do, don't we? Okay, to the client's, to the guest's hair. So you have to remember that when you're coloring it too. All right? So we all know what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to move her back over here. I didn't forget about you guys. All right, so here's our model. Hi, Erica. How are you? You didn't bring me Starbucks. I don't care if you were late. We're not a little late. All right, so let's go to our sectioning. So you notice on the board, the triangle. This is important. The triangle is going to start, and I want you to remember, we always divide the head in 4s. Down the center, ear to ear. Now remember, find the mastoid bone. That's where, everybody put their hand on their mastoid bone. Where is it? It's right behind your ear. It's that big lump right behind the ear. Some people are flat, but some people have a big bone back there. Okay, so it's right behind the ear. And you'll see that that's where the hair will start to change, some going back and some going forward. That's where you're going to determine your sectioning. Do you see that? Okay, it's right behind her. I took it 1 inch below the mastoid bone, and you're going to start the triangle, high point of the head. You're going to go down about 2 inches, right at the what I call the curve of the head or the crown, and that's where you're going to make your triangle. and then you're going to go to the two corners, and that's how you get your first section. Does that make sense? Any questions? And you can take pictures of the sectioning that are up on here so that you guys can take back and use them on, try them on your sister-in-laws or somebody you don't like. Because you have to try it, don't you think? Do you understand that you have to try it? Because if you don't try it, how are you going to learn? Once you get that sectioning in, you're now going to go back to the front. And you can see that from that I went back up, back to that point that I put the first triangle in, and you're going to go to the mid of the eye, and to the other eye, do diagonal forward, and there's your other triangle. Do you see that? Does everybody see? So these two triangles